आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. I want to say tonight that the central government is completely let down. The central government is completely let down. All those flying on planes across the country, because our domestic aviation sector is a frightful mess. Take a look at this. Take a look at this, and the central government and the DGCA and the Ministry for Civil Aviation should be answerable. I just want to run 2 sets of visuals. Can we run them full frame without the grommets? Can I run the visuals, please? This is the situation in Pune. Of course, we've got an edited visual which is being run tonight, but this is the chaos that we saw in Pune. Passengers packed like livestock. Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to show you the pictures from Ahmedabad. IndiGo counters turned into a battlefield. Passengers enraged are asking for answers. Now I want to show you the visuals from Mumbai, India's second busiest airport, where there are endless lines, people sitting around, lying, sleeping, no food, no water. Just imagine if you're traveling there with your children or your elderly parents, what you would be made to go through. And yes, we are then told, oh, but the government has done so much for the aviation sector. It may have done so for individuals or individual companies, but it has not done any good for the aviation sector. In India, air passengers are taken for granted under this government. Now, we are told, oh, we've done great things, we've connected parts of the country. It's not true. In the last 3 days, IndiGo has cancelled 1,232 flights. Cancellations have happened in November. 755 are because of crew and FDTL related constraints. 258 are due to airspace and airport restrictions. 92 are due to air traffic control system failures, and 127 are due to other reasons. Viewers, there is also a safety angle. There is a safety angle. Only in India can these things happen. I want to say once again, if you're watching this tonight, remember, only in India are air passengers taken for granted. Is the Aam Aadmi taken for granted? Only in India are 300 flights cancelled without accountability. 300 flights. Only in India can 1,232 flights be cancelled in November without consequences. You know why? Because it's a duopoly. Air India and IndiGo control everything, own everything. They don't care about the people. 61% of IndiGo's flights are cancelled due to crew shortages. Why are they running an airline? There is the 2-airline duopoly the Modi government has allowed. We are told that the Modi government does not like monopolies. First of all, I don't agree with that. There are too many monopolies happening. And now there is a duopoly. Obviously, the Modi government likes a duopoly. Why else does the Modi government allow 91.5% of the entire aviation sector of the world's most populous nation to be controlled by 2 companies? Is it good? Has the government made Air India accountable after the air crash? I don't think so. You have Akasa and SpiceJet, they have about 7%. Everything else is IndiGo and Air India, IndiGo and Air India. They can set the prices. They can torture passengers. They can be not answerable for air crashes. They can compromise safety. Air India ran planes that were not airworthy. Was there a single statement from the Minister of Civil Aviation? No. He's not answerable. And why is the central government not bothered about it? Because he comes from the TDP, an alliance party. So let him do what he wants. Even after the air crash, nothing happened. Any other civil aviation minister would have been sacked. Nothing happened. You keep giving a long rope to Air India, and the Tatas go to the government, go to the PMO and say, we want money, we want compensation, we want more help because post-Sindoor we've lost business. Air India is seeking compensation for the Sindoor fallout. We put out a report. They say we had losses of 4,000 crores, help us. Why should we fund Air India? You know, when Vijay Mallya wanted help from the Manmohan Singh government, it became a scam. Air India should stop doing this. Air India can fly an aircraft 8 times without certification. No other country would have allowed this. But Air India is owned by Tatas, can't touch them, can't question them. So the passenger must suffer. And viewers, I'll open the lines tonight because this is the most important news story in the country today. If you just saw the visuals, you would understand what I'm talking about. Passengers get flight cancellations, no prior notice. Delayed passengers get no compensation or redressal. People are treated very badly in our country. Airlines collapse when pilot-friendly norms kick in. The government regulator does not care. Why does the Prime Minister's office not intervene here? Why does the Prime Minister's office not intervene here? The DGCA is told to enforce safety and operational compliance. It's not doing that. Numerous exposés have happened on Republic and only on Republic. As far as Air India is concerned, it will run advertisements on other channels and give them sweet interviews. This is the reality. But this is Republic, the only non-corporate major network in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, what is IndiGo doing? What is Air India doing? Do you feel that they need to respond to the situation? The fact of the matter is, Indian citizens have been taken for granted. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. And there's no way this government can say this has not happened. I'm sure the government's not going to be happy with us saying this, but someone's got to speak up for the people of this country. And when nobody does, Republic does, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm opening the phone lines. I hope to hear from you. I'm sending in a request tomorrow for an interview with the Civil Aviation Minister. I think he's answerable to you. And on your behalf, we'll ask him for an interview. This is a matter which should be debated in Parliament. Parliament should be debating this gigantic civil aviation mess. Parliament should debate whether effective monopolies and duopolies should be allowed in this country. Parliament should debate this. People should be made answerable to the people of India. Let's debate.
Cancellations, utter chaos, and zero communication. Across major airports, passengers stranded for hours. At the heart of the crisis, India's most punctual airline, IndiGo.
Today I have a connecting flight, like I am coming from Hyderabad and I am traveling to Dubai. So basically in morning what happened, I got a shock, like they delayed my flight. So I was worried like my connecting flight will get missed. So approximately like 2 hours my flight is delayed from 7:45 to 10. They are saying we have four crew members, we will need one more. So that delayed due to that delay.
Passengers say that they were left without updates, without any assistance.
फ्लाइट ऑलमोस्ट 8 आवर्स डिले है. बिल्कुल भी कोई व्यवस्था नहीं है इंडिगो की तरफ से. पूरे एम्प्लॉयज़ जो है इंडिगो के कंफ्यूज्ड है, बिल्कुल भी कोऑपरेशन नहीं है उनके तरफ से. जितने भी पैसेंजर थे सब लोग त्रस्त है पूरा और परेशान है. कोई दिल्ली से आया है, कोई लखनऊ से आया है और यहाँ पे भोपाल में किसी को जानते नहीं हैं लोग और अभी कोई व्यवस्था भी नहीं की है इंडिगो ने उनके लिए.
The chaos now derailing families. A Bengaluru family travelling to Bhubaneswar tomorrow left in a lurch. The bride and 110 guests stuck with no way to reach on time.
So I have got an event there in Bhubaneswar for my son's wedding over there to be taken place at the Bhubaneswar. So I had a block booking of 110 tickets over there. I am not getting any proper response from the airport people over there. This is the passengers list which I'm getting it over here. It's of 110 packs. So I'm not getting the proper response from that. The airlines people are telling that we are just working on it. In matter of 24 hours it will be cleared. 24 hours they are telling, 48 hours they are telling. So I'm really tense. What next has to be done now?
And this isn't a one-day stumble. The airline's punctuality fell off a cliff. A 16% drop in just 1 month. This is the first big warning sign of a system breaking down. Numbers expose a system falling apart. Crew shortages, ATC failures, airspace restrictions. Air India dysfunctional, IndiGo imploding. thousands stuck across terminals.
This all cannot be because of pilot shortage. Pilot shortage does not mean that 300 flights will be cancelled and so many flights will be delayed. Total mismanagement on the part of planning the pattern of operation of the particular aircraft and crew scheduling.
IndiGo falling, Air India falling, and DGCA missing. A duopoly created, now collapsing.
Down, down! IndiGo! Down, down! IndiGo!
You know, I'll tell you, it's such a terrible situation. This is the worst crisis in the aviation sector, and not one statement from the Minister for Civil Aviation, from the Ministry of Civil Aviation. This proves that the Minister for Civil Aviation, Ministry of Civil Aviation don't care about the people of this country. The government is too busy with its own big matters to care about lakhs of air passengers, but we care. Sam Thomas is president of the Airlines Pilots Association of India. Sam, what's going on here? It's a terrible crisis. It's a bad situation. You've seen the visuals. People are being treated very badly. Sam, what do you think? What's going on? Why is this happening, Sam?
Nothing surprising. On the 22nd of November, we had a meeting with the DGCA, and what surprises me is that people are getting surprised about these deliberate criminal act by the airlines. If there is a shortage of crew, and if the FDTL is causing a problem, you had 2 years to deal with it. You did sweet nothing about it, and you made a deliberate act. Are
you saying the Director General Civil Aviation knew about this mess, that this was going to happen? Are you saying they knew? Jitendra Bhargav, Sam Thomas of the President of the Airlines Pilot Association of India says the government knew and did nothing. Jitendra Bhargav.
The government did not know, but DGCA did introduce new regulations, FDTL regulations, which warranted an increase in the number of pilots required by IndiGo. IndiGo perhaps expected that they will be able to secure an extension from DGCA.
Why did they think so? Why? Who the hell allowed IndiGo to think so? I want Captain Randhawa to come in. Did the IndiGo think it's going to manage the government? Captain Randhawa.
Arnab, you were 110% right what you have been saying, and I fully blame IndiGo Airlines and the government of India to have accepted, because the implementation of the FDTL CR was based on the inputs taken from all the airlines by the DGCA, and they asked for the timeline.
Everyone on Windows, 6 Windows, visuals.
And mind you, that since 1st of July, when major part of the FDTL was implemented, how many cancellations in all the airlines? None. No delays.
The problem in our country is, I want to just speak to the viewers tonight. You take flights, I take flights. Are the airlines treating you badly? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I think airline staff are being very rude to many people. Ground staff are being very rude. There's a feeling the passenger has no choice. What will the passenger do? Sanath Kaul, chairman of the International Foundation for Aviation, Aerospace and Drones. The airlines think, oh, we got a monopoly, 92%. Where will these poor passengers go? Let them cry. Let them suffer.
No, you're right. The DGCA gave, it's been over 2 months now that they said that we are changing the flight duty timing for the pilots, and they have not reacted to it because they have to recruit more pilots. Now, being a low-cost airline, they think, everything has to be compromised. No, that's not correct. Safety cannot be compromised. And in this way...
Sir, it is the airline's job to prepare. It is if the government says that we have given you certain flight duty time limitations, which I presume that, you can't stretch a pilot. The pilot's a human being. And I'm told nowadays, I'm not mentioning an airline, I'm told certain airlines are telling the co-pilots to start landing planes as some kind of a wicket practice, so that more co-pilots become pilots more quickly. Is this true? Captain Minuwadi, I'm hearing this kind of story as well. Is it true? So that you can economize, you can make a co-pilot do a double shift and also be the main pilot. Is this kind of stuff happening? Is this safe? Is this a good thing? Captain Minuwadia, let the skeletons come out of the cupboards, Captain Wadia. Let them come out of the cupboards.
Why do you want them to come out now? They've been coming out for the last 50 years. We've been trying to improve aviation safety and standards for the last 50 years. Now, today, when you're talking of these problems, it's only a commercial requirement. It's finances, because the airlines will go at a loss. How many people give lip service only to safety? Now, when you're talking of FDTL, first of all, when DGCA says that they've asked for opinions about FDTL,
yes,
they've got no business. They've got no business to ask for opinions. FDTL is not laid by you and me and every Tom, Dick and Harry. They are by research, by specialist organizations. ICAO, IFA Alpha, and Flight Safety Foundations have done enough research to advise all airlines all over the world what the FDTL should be. Now, suddenly today, overnight, you say, oh, because of FDTL, we have no crew? That is utterly absurd, absolutely absurd. FDTL, everyone gives lip service, even the government lip service. Yes, safety comes first, but is it put to practice? During the crash that took place, yes.
Can I just ask you one thing, Captain Wadia? I'm very worried. I'm very angry with these airlines. I'm going to open up the calls tonight. I can tell you one thing. I'm not paying less for my flight tickets. I know aren't flight tickets getting more expensive? Dr. Vandana Singh, aren't they getting more expensive by the day?
Absolutely, Arnab. They are going up and crossing 25,000 for small sectors. Today's prices were crossing 19,000 for small sectors. We are now talking domestic, from small point to small point, from Raipur to Delhi. I'm saying, is this a bloody joke now? And what the hell was IndiGo doing for last 2 years? They were given enough time. Why are they having this lean, mean, thin approach? Is it applying to their own pilots that they want to really kill the life out of them?
The pilots are angry. Let me tell you, the pilots tell me, the pilots tell me, we're not happy. What do? We have to get a job. We're not happy. We're not happy. Air India pilots, I don't know, but IndiGo pilots, they're saying we're not happy. We're not treated well. We're not paid well. We're made to work far longer than we should from our safety point of view. But we can't do anything. I mean, they're very, very frustrated. And you take an IndiGo plane, would you feel safe with this kind of situation? The pilots are in such a stressful situation. IndiGo has this logo which says, don't take your stress beyond this point. You see this always, like a sticker put out outside the cockpit. Are they reducing the stress of their own pilots? Subhash Goyal, what happened to all of you people? You just want to play the corporate role. You don't want to care about people.
No,
I just want to represent the business.
IndiGo was given 2 years, and this is a safety situation. And IndiGo has not done anything, and now they have asked for extension from DGCA till March. I think they should be.
Sir, but this is sir, 1 minute. Sir, 1 minute. Sir, 1 minute.
Secondly,
sir, 1 minute. No, just 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. Viewers, do you realize how terrible and frightful the situation is? And yes, I'm going to say this tonight. The situation is frightful. Please call and take your calls tonight, viewers. Please call. I tell you this. This airline has over 60% market share, which means 6 out of every 10 planes taking off and landing is an IndiGo plane. This airline says, I don't have enough pilots. The pilots say we are overworked. The government tells IndiGo, please follow the norms. IndiGo passes the buck. It's a chalta hai attitude. But Mr. Patapi Ram Komareddy, your party's leader, is the Minister for Civil Aviation. What is he doing? Net practice? Net practice?
Arnab.
No, what is, because he's from the TDP, BJP can't ask him questions. So the people of India should suffer because the BJP is giving a TDP minister a long rope.
No, it is not.
I don't care about your coalition politics, sir. I want justice as a citizen of this country.
A long rope to anyone here. Our Prime Minister is not such an individual.
I am talking about the Civil Aviation Minister.
And our Minister, the Honorable Civil Aviation Minister, Mr. Rammohan Naidu, He's also not a person who will take these kind of situations easily. The DGCA had already acted, and I have to tell you a few facts which my other friends also have mentioned. Here, the airline has to be blamed. DGCA had given them enough time to prepare for this situation. The FTTL rules have been implemented in 2 phases. Phase 1 is increasing of the...
This is very dangerous, viewers.
36 to 48 hours. And the second phase is reduction of night landings from 6 to 2. So when they have been given enough time to face these scenarios, why have they not prepared? So yes, there will be strong action on the airline, IndiGo, for all this trouble that they have created for thousands and thousands of passengers. Even I myself today, I was supposed to fly on an IndiGo flight from Hyderabad to Tirupati. The flight got delayed, and I have to buy a ticket in SpiceJet in the last hour.
No, 1 minute. I'm not bothered about your flight schedule, sir. You're not answering the question. Can I please get Sam Thomas, Captain Randhawa, Minu Wadia? No, I feel this is very bad. I feel somewhere there is a lot of rot between DGCA, IndiGo, and Air India. Government monopoly, duopoly. No answerability to the people. The Modi government should realize that the people who fly are also the voters in this country.
Absolutely.
This is bad. This duopoly between the Modi government should tell the people of India what is it doing to end the duopoly in the air sector. Minu Wadia wants to come in. I'm opening up for calls. Can I go to Meenakshi, stuck in Bengaluru airport right now? A lot of people calling this evening. Meenakshi, where are you stuck right now? Meenakshi, are you there?
Bangalore airport. Yes, I'm there.
Are you stuck?
Yes, I am.
Where and for how long?
I am in Bangalore airport. I have been here. My flight was supposed to be at 5:45. I came at 4:30. It's 9:30 now, and we still have no clue when the flight is going to take off. They say they don't have a captain, they don't have a pilot, and they are still looking for something, and the ground staff are saying that...
I'm requesting my news desk to call the IndiGo airline official and take them live. IndiGo needs to answer the people of the country. Call the minister and take him live. Let me say on the channel that the civil aviation minister is refusing to speak to Republic. I will say that. Call his office, call his residency. He's not too busy not to respond. Sorry about what you're going through. 6 hours. Minu, 6 hours. She's sitting there. There's no reply.
Well, there are 2 aspects of it. First of all, let me tell you, the airlines are claiming and the DGCA is claiming that the matter will be sorted out in 24 hours, 48 hours, or even a week. Please tell me how, without compromising safety. If you are good, do you have the pilots suddenly, are they going to come in 48 hours to operate all the flights that are cancelled? Where are you going to operate in the next 24 hours or 48 hours? You are going to compromise on safety. That cannot happen at all. There is no compromise. And this question of flight and duty time limitations, they have to regularly ask DGCA for dispensation. How on earth can DGCA give a dispensation? Are the passengers told that if you go on this flight, that your safety will be compromised by 50%?
Sir, let me tell you, I'm very suspicious of what IndiGo wants to do. IndiGo has got a monopoly. The government should immediately act to end the monopoly of IndiGo, first of all. The Modi government is answerable. The central ministry, there should be a parliament debate on it. The civil aviation minister, the prime minister's office should take immediate steps to end the monopoly. It's not good. It's not good to be dependent so much on one airline and one company. It's not good. Yes, Vandana?
I want to say...
I want to say that the winter schedules kicked in on 26th October. And today we are on 4th December. What was happening since then? They had enough time to...
Can I tell you what was happening? Can I tell you what was happening? Clearly, it appears to me, Vandana, that one private company has the power today, most unfortunately, to put pressure on the elected government of 1.4 billion people.
Or shall we say arm twist?
And one private company called IndiGo has the power today through its monopoly position to arm twist the government of India. And together with Air India, they control 92% of Indian aviation. And they are obviously pressurizing, Jitendra, they are pressurizing the government of India to withdraw the rules on safety.
Exactly, and that should
so that
not
they
be-
can make more money.
Arnab,
No, this is not
we
done.
need to understand as to how has this duopoly situation come. Let's not forget, Kingfisher folded, Jet Airways folded, Go First folded. And it is not that the government got that planted that the aviation sector should have only two major airlines.
Really?
It is
Let me ask you this.
circumstances
Let me
that
ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Likewise,
1 minute. 1 minute.
India,
1 minute. Let me ask you this. Sir, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Will the government, 1 minute, will the government, our same government, allow any news network to have 90% control over India's news media sector? No, then you'll say it's a threat. But in aviation, no, but it is, no, we don't like monopolies. You say you're for free market economics. What free market economics is going on right now? Is this free market economics, Sam?
If there is a merger...
Why did IndiGo not respond to the rules? Why is the minister not answerable? The minister should resign.
No, I agree fully.
The minister should resign if he's not capable of implementing things. An air crash, a mess in the aviation sector?
On the television and explain. But to harp on it that it is a consequence of a duopoly situation...
Of course it is a consequence of a duopoly situation. Otherwise, why would they dare not to follow the rules set by the DGCA?
And now just one line, allow me to speak.
1 minute. I
19 years
also want to know, I would like a public disclosure. I would like a public disclosure from Air India and IndiGo on whether they have been giving gifts to any members of the Civil Aviation Ministry or the DGCA, whether there has been any gifting or whether they have been gifting or favors done to the Ministry of Civil Aviation officials and the DGCA. We must know what Arnab. I'm speaking for the people in this country. I want disclosure. I want the minister to answer the call tonight. Let the minister take my call.
You can't make such wild allegations. You can't make such wild
I want false allegations. You can deny, you can say, okay, we don't. Did I mention any minister's name? I said I want public disclosure from all companies on whether they do any favors, to the regulators, to the DGCA, or to the Ministry of Civil Aviation. Even a toffee exchange will be seen as an inappropriate conduct. Okay, all right, chill. Where is the minister? Where is the minister?
He is on the job.
Why can't he answer the people of the country? What do you mean on the job? Well, people are out there in the airports tonight. People are out there in the airports tonight because of what's going on. You think people are not watching? He's not answering calls. News desk, call him.
Rammohan Naidu, he's on the job.
He's on the job. He's on the job tonight. He should be in an airport. I want the Civil Aviation Minister of India in an airport talking to the passengers. Who does he think he is? Donald Trump?
I am saying he will respond.
Then tell him to come and meet us in the airports.
He's on the debate tonight.
Sam, call him. Call the minister. Call the minister and bring him on the debate tonight. Call the minister and bring him on the debate tonight. Bring him on the debate tonight. Bring him on the debate tonight. I say, Sam, let the minister be answerable to the people of India. Bring him on the debate tonight. We want to hear from the minister. You know, this kind of imperious behavior. Congress party used to behave like this. Congress party used to behave like this. We are not answerable to a channel. What are you? You are only a channel. Why should we answer to you? We are speaking for the people more than you.
Yes, you can. Even we feel responsible.
And first of all, don't give me this politician tone with me. Don't give me that superior politician tone with me. You know how angry people are? This attitude is what is going wrong with you guys.
We are also with the people. The government is working.
Fine. You are with the people. Then ask the minister to answer the people. Sam, you see the arrogance. You see the arrogance, viewers. You are seeing the arrogance, viewers. You're seeing sheer arrogance.
Yes.
You know what? I'll tell you one thing, everyone on. I'll tell you one thing. They are so angry with Republic tonight. Oh, a news network questioning the central government. A news network questioning the Civil Aviation Minister. A news network questioning a duopoly of two airlines that have 92% control. Who the hell is Republic to be questioning us? We are big people. Right? Open the lines, the people are big.
We always respect.
No, you don't respect. You don't respect. You people have started thinking that you own the country. No. You're not respecting. You should see what's happening at the airports tonight.
To address the situation.
Yeah, if he's working, why is he not? If he's working, why is he not? Why is he not in the airport tonight telling the passengers?
He is in his office addressing the situation.
Addressing the situation what? Addressing the situation, what? Sitting at home watching Netflix?
To bring the situation under control.
He's under control. Tell him to take my call.
He is trying to bring the situation under
Really,
control.
I want a call. I want a statement from him. Bring the situation under control, as if he did not know all this while. These cancellations are unprecedented. Globally, people are asking. If you cannot implement FDTL, then you are an ineffective and incompetent minister. You should quit.
Can you call the CEO of IndiGo?
I will call share the number with my team.
Not the minister.
We'll call the minister for, we'll call the CEO of IndiGo. We'll call the minister. We want accountability.
Why aren't you able to call the CEO of IndiGo? Why are you afraid of calling him?
1 minute. Listen, you don't have to speak for the government, by the way. You don't have to speak for the government. I'm questioning IndiGo. I'm questioning Air India. You are giving me a lecture. I'm the only person I question the Tatas as well. Did you question the Tatas? Did you question Air India? Did you question them after 171 people died? Did you ask the questions out there? Did you question the ministers, the parliamentary panel? Did you question those who gave Boeing a clean chit? Did you do that? Did you do that, sir? No, you didn't. You represented corporate lobbies. Captain Sudarshan, ex-IndiGo captain, is with us on the line. You see, viewers, Captain Sudarshan, today we got whole lobbies angry with Republic, whole lobbies.
No.
Oh, we are lobbies. How is a news network questioning us? Captain Sudarshan, who's responsible?
If they don't...
Captain Sudarshan, former IndiGo captain.
Yes, Arnab. I can tell you, the aviation sector is so politically aligned. You know who is the DGCA? He is a IAS Babu from Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Department. Damn it! Does he know anything about backstep and aviation? All aviation expertise he has is traveled in a business class or a first class. That's all.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing. We called Ram Mohan Naidu. He picked up the phone, he said, hello, 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 and then he switched off his phone. You want to know more? Today, how many thousands of people across the country, lakhs, are stuck in airports? You think people support you, just because you are in the ruling government? Mr. Komareddy, your tone has changed since you joined the government.
No, Mr. Arnab.
No. Your tone has changed since you joined the government.
Arnab.
Who the hell are you? Who are you to question us? We are the elected people. We are the big people. Who are you? You are a small network. Open, tell Mr. Reddy, tell him they should know me. People of the country know me.
No arrogance on part of any individual.
Don't try your arrogance on me, first of all.
There is absolutely no arrogance on part of any minister in the government.
Well, tell him to answer. Why is he saying hello, hello, hello and putting down the phone?
And you will
Captain Minu Wadia.
Tomorrow, the minister is also working to address the situation. There will be action on the airline.
No, your tone only changes for 2-3 days after the crash. And then you're back to... No. Air India is also blaming IndiGo. They are fighting with each other. Air India is blaming IndiGo. Air India is saying, I don't have parking lots because all have parking lots are taken over by IndiGo. There's a mess going on between Air India and IndiGo. It seems to me today, Captain Minu Wadia, it seems to me today that India's civil aviation sector is owned by Air India and IndiGo. Government has nothing to do. Two people with a monopoly fighting with each other.
Since you mentioned the government and the DGCA, let me tell you from not now, today, from years and years, whenever anyone has been saying that they are unsafe and FTTL has been flouted, the airlines have been telling them that the DGCA has given dispensation. How on earth is DGCA authorized to give dispensation? And if any pilot or even engineer points out the safety aspects of it, he is sacked from the airline. There are enough cases for me to prove that the airlines have sacked people who have pointed out flaws in aviation safety. And that is unacceptable at all.
You know, this is so sad, viewers. I have Rajesh from Pune, Samir from New Delhi. My phone lines are burning tonight. And I'm being told, who are you to talk? We are the government. What is happening? A news network is questioning the government. We are. Who do we question? Should we ask Rahul Gandhi why there's a problem in the aviation sector? Jitendra ji, what is going on? Why can't you acknowledge? Yes, it's a mess.
No, there is. It's a total mess. Nobody would deny
because of this mess, are people's lives not being compromised?
Arnab, as I said earlier, this is a chaos that has been created. It was a totally avoidable thing.
No.
The least that we can expect IndiGo to do is to come forth, put in public domain what's gone wrong and when are they expecting the schedule to be stabilized. But the fact is, there has been no communication from them.
Vandana and Jitendra.
This is why the people are very agitated. At the
It's not
airport.
about communication. They are communicating a templated apology. They have a templated apology available.
48 hours.
But now the reasons cited by them for the chaos are not being accepted by the traveling public.
Because those are not the reasons,
This is a
sir.
good window.
Those are not the reasons.
Absolutely, nobody would agree with those excuses.
So that's what I'm saying. So why are they citing those reasons? Why are they citing those reasons? Because they put a hiring freeze.
Okay, let me ask you
Because-
one thing. Let me ask you one thing. Does IndiGo have one point is no. The thing is, the airlines say we need to make money, which is why we can't implement these FDTL norms, or we need more time. Okay, they are trying to pressurize. They're all trying to pressurize the government. Air India goes to the government and says, you know what? Give us money. We lost 4,000 crores because of Operation Sindoor, and the PMO discusses this matter. IndiGo says, it's a mess, we're not going to follow FDTL rules. The government's listening to them. The only people the government's not listening to are the people. I am saying tonight, I'm sticking my neck out, this would never have happened. Sanat Kaulji, this would never have happened if two companies did not have a duopoly. It's because there are two companies, they can do what they want.
Know that.
Sanat ji, Mr. Kaul. Mr. Kaul.
Yes,
Louder, Mr.
in 1999, there was a convention called Montreal Convention 99, which gave passengers a much higher level of, in case of an accident, a much higher level of compensation. The two airlines in India at that time, all right, I won't say two airlines, the airlines of India at that time went to DGCA and made sure that India does not accept that resolution. We never ratified it till very long, till we had to argue with them that, listen, you have to ratify it. The entire world is ratifying it. Yes, the insurance premium of airline goes up, but so what? They collect it from passengers. So it has always been like this. It's very unfortunate that the airlines tend to dominate the government machinery. That's it.
And it's for money, isn't it, Mr. Sankal? I got Rajesh from Pune and Samir from New Delhi. What we need to know is, has IndiGo gone bankrupt? Is it bankrupt? It has no money to follow the norms that the government has given, or does it have cash in the books? And if it's not gone bankrupt, if it's got cash in the books, why can't it spend some money getting a few more pilots and a few more cabin crew and stop harassing the cabin crew and the pilots and blackmailing the entire system?
Sorry, sir. The new flight duty time limitation do not increase the number of pilots. We are not kids. We know the numbers. This is just a bogey. This is a deliberate act that has been used by not just IndiGo, even my erstwhile airline has done it. And this is just to bypass.
No, but IndiGo has asked for exemption from FDTL. I am asking, why is this government even listening to them?
Forever they've been asking for exemption.
No, but why is the government listening to them?
Exactly.
They're not listening to them now. As on 22nd, they're not listening to the DGCA at least is not listening.
No, what was happening till 22nd?
Oh, yes. Until 22nd, it was a free-for-all. It was.
No, why was it a free-for-all with the Ministry for Civil Aviation who's not taking the calls of Republic? Why is it a free-for-all?
It was an extension.
When Arnab, this FDTL was implemented, why should you give dispensations? I want to know, because this was done at the behest of the airlines. So why did the dispensation, first of all, given by the DGCA?
No.
And why has the 6% schedules been increased by the DGCA if they do not have the crews? So it's a total bogey. They don't have shortage of crew. Their pilots are flying only 55 hours in smaller bases, and in larger bases about 70 hours. So this is a total bogey, and they are pressurizing the government when it's in.
Why is the government getting pressurized? We thought we have a strong government.
To safeguard and to ensure that they get a waiver on the FDTL, which they don't want to implement, and save money. That is the main crux of this.
Arnab.
No, let all the skeletons come out here. The core question
Arnab,
is...
let's put it this way.
No.
One simple reason why the IndiGo has been asked to ask request for relaxation in FDTL is to stabilize the schedule, bring normalcy at the earliest.
No. This is a go-to-hell attitude. This is a go-to-hell attitude that I'm seeing here. These are airlines who are saying, go to hell to the government and to the people, saying we are not going to comply, let there be a mess. Let there be a mess. It's a confrontation between a private airline and a government, a cozy relationship gone suddenly awry. A nice, cozy relationship that has now gone out of control, and the people are angry, and they should be. Rajesh is calling from Pune. Rajesh.
Yeah, good evening, Arnab.
Good evening, Rajesh.
It's a situation wherein bankruptcy is the least of my worry of which airline. It is the bankruptcy of the passengers. A ticket booked from Pune to Delhi and return at 15,000 rupees.
Pune to Delhi at 15,000 rupees?
No, this was to and fro. But then the situation is today the flight is rescheduled and the meeting doesn't happen, and I have to book an Air India flight which is costing from Pune to Delhi one way at 37,000 rupees.
Let's get the politician to answer. What happened, Mr. Pattabhiram Komareddy? People can spend money.
See, whatever loss the passengers are suffering, it is all because of IndiGo. And they have to be punished.
Ladies and gentlemen, pressure from Republic is working. 9:39 p.m. 9:39 p.m. 9:39 p.m. The Civil Aviation Minister, K. Ramohan Naidu, instructs IndiGo to proactively inform passengers of likely flight cancellations in advance. He's woken up. It's 9:39 p.m. We're calling in from Republic. IndiGo not replying. Minister putting a thing. Keep up the pressure. Viewers, keep up the pressure. The government and the airlines will have to answer to you. Keep up the pressure. And why are you looking so worried, Jitendra Bhargav? You don't know me.
And sir, add to it the user development fee that's coming in. What about that?
You're going to look for. But considering the fact that you have so many experts on the panel, we know what the problem is. Let's also look at what can be the possible solution.
Sir, this was not an unforeseen situation, sir. This was, this revised flight duty time limitation norms were announced and phased over the last 1 year with full enforcement from 1st November 2025. 1 year time was given. Am I wrong?
We know about it. But how do you get the normalcy in the next 2-3 days?
This is like behaving like a... No, Minu Wadia.
I don't agree with you, Mr. Jitendra.
One more message at 9:40. Breaking news tonight. Minister is waking up. Ministry is waking up. Minu Wadia, you're seeing the situation. Now there's going to be crisis next 2-3 days. Normalize operations urgently, ensure airlines do not spike due to current situation. Civil Aviation Minister Naidu tells IndiGo, but he won't speak to Republic. Minu. Minu Wadia?
First of all, as Mr. Bhargava is suggesting, to inform passengers, yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
How to resolve the problem in the next few hours. 24 hours, 48 hours, or even 1 week is not going to resolve the situation. First of all, under no circumstances can the FDTL be compromised. And the DGCA has regularly given dispensation to airlines to operate with, and if the IndiGo says to ask for dispensation, if they have to totally stop flying for even 1 month or even 1 year, then they should jolly well stop it, but do not compromise safety. The safety of passengers comes first and foremost only. And there's no other consideration. Finance, money, economy is not a consideration. Safety is consideration first and only first.
Now, IndiGo recorded a profit of 2,176.3 crores for the first quarter of the financial year 2026. And they won't comply, and they're part of a monopoly.
Because they want to save money and they want to have less staff on their strength. And the pilots are also less, and so is the cabin crew. And that is happening. And if you see the chaos happening in all around the airports, what is the assistance? What is the DGCA policy come out with the passengers' compensation?
I'm concerned about the passengers because there's an expanded winter schedule. And if there is under-resourcing, it will create problems. The fog season will require higher pilot availability and more slack to absorb delays.
Absolutely.
So not having, is it inadequate pilots? Am I right or wrong? Is it inadequate
Absolutely
pilots?
right. Absolutely right.
Viewers, Samir is calling from New Delhi. Thousands of people are calling Republic tonight, and we need to keep up the pressure. Problem happens that news agendas are lost. Putin is in India, so everybody thinks about Putin. Nobody thinks about what's happening to passengers in lakhs of airports across the country. We have Samir from New Delhi. Samir, are you in New Delhi?
Yes, hi Arnab.
What do you
Good
think?
evening.
What's going on, you think?
Arnab, you want to know how crippled the system is? It's not just the aviation, it's in a bad shape, you all know it. Go out to the nearby hotels. The hotels are selling rooms for 1 lakh a night.
What?
In Aero City, it's 90,000 rupees a night, the hotel rooms that would sell for 5,000 a night. Do you think it's only the one system? It's everyone around the system is like vultures feeding on to the people. Someone who's stranded, the flight gets cancelled, he's there for one reason or the other. He says, okay, give my refund, I'll go out and find a hotel, and it's 90,000 rupees a night outside in the hotel. I'm at the Aero City right now looking for a hotel.
Yeah.
Please ask your crew to be there and see, how bad the situation is.
Are you stranded? Are you a stranded passenger?
I am.
Where are you flying in from?
I'm flying for Bangalore.
And you're stuck?
Yes.
And you don't have a room to stay tonight?
I don't have.
What would you say to the Civil Aviation Minister who's not taking my calls this evening?
1,000 rupee room. And Mr. Reddy, who is actually telling us, everyone, that, his flight got delayed, he looks like sitting in a comfortable room right now.
I don't know where he is. I said, and his representative here, Pattabhiram Komareddy is here, national spokesperson of TDP. And I said, BJP seems to be going soft on the TDP minister because, important ally of the government, we need him. But he should be in the airports tonight. He's not in the airports.
The solution, Arnab, is there should be a capping on hotel rates. There should be
No, all this is long term, sir. I agree with Samir who is saying everybody is like a vulture on the citizen.
There should be a big fine on IndiGo for not having adhered to the, warning which was given 2 years. They were given 2 years' time to increase their crew and increase the pilots and everything.
Yeah.
And
I want this monopoly changed. I think unless we change the monopoly, nothing will happen here. Nothing will happen here unless there's a monopoly. We got one more message coming in tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the price of hotels in Aero City, viewers, we got one hotel. It's not even a 5-star. It's 1.2 kilometers from the Aero City metro station. It's showing 60,000 rupees a night. What is the government of India doing to stop the fleecing of the people of India by these corporate vultures?
I call this the highway robbery, Arnab.
It's highway robbery and worse. And worse. This is like, so absolutely dirty and unacceptable. And nobody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about Putin.
So at this point of time, there is also user development fee in question here, which again the passenger has to pay. And
there is a hotel in Mahipalpur, 2.9 kilometers, not even a 3-star hotel. It's showing rooms at 75,000 rupees a night.
It's a motel. It's not a
hotel. A motel in Mahipalpur near the airport is showing 75,000 rupees a night. The minister should be in Aero City tonight. The police should carry out raids on these hotels. The ED and the income tax should be going after these exploiters of the people too. Jitendra Bhargav, today somebody is speaking up. Tomorrow many more people will call. Anuj is calling from Raipur. Anuj.
Yes, sir. Now I am Anuj from the Raipur.
Yes.
Today I started my journey from the Kochi at 3 a.m. morning.
Where? What time?
3 a.m. in the morning.
From where to where?
From Cochin to Raipur.
Cochin to Raipur.
It is scheduled to be reach Raipur at 10 o'clock, but it will reach 10 o'clock in night.
So 3 o'clock in the morning you left. You will reach at 10 o'clock at night.
My God, but what I agree with you regarding the policy per se that the monopoly allowed to the airlines.
Monopolies. It's monopolies.
Everybody is talking about the DGCA, IndiGo and all these things. But policy per se, if you are allowing the only 2 companies to operate in the Indian aviation industry.
Yeah, monopolies in any sector are bad, Anuj.
Then there has to be a capping on the fares.
No, there has to be a campaign against monopolies. starting with monopolies in civil aviation.
But capping on the fares of hotels as well as this airlines.
Sir, hotel, you want to check what's going on?
There has to be a
This
capping.
is already done, but where does it work? When they want to fleece, this just happens. Every time there's a capping, we see.
Next caller.
But then what comes out of it?
Nothing comes out of it, sir. Nothing comes out of it.
Charges more, but you allow the hoteliers and the airlines to charge whatever they like.
Nothing comes out of it, Vandana, unless all of us come together. The problem is the media in this country has become comatose. They are too scared to ask questions to the TDP also. Mr. Komareddy, where is the minister? Call him. No, you have his mobile number. Tell him Arnab is trying to contact him.
Arnab, we've already seen the minister.
Tell him the people are with Republic.
Arnab,
The public is with Republic.
The minister taking action.
What action?
You yourselves has read out his statements. He's on the job.
How much time will it take for him to call a Republic reporter? Let us go inside his house and speak to him tonight. No, there is nothing is under control.
He will be awake all night. He will be awake all night, to bring the situation under control. Please don't think that the minister is not taking action and he's not addressing this situation.
You can't do this.
He's on the job. We express similar concerns. We are concerned about thousands of passengers that are stranded today. I myself faced the situation today.
You're not concerned.
We know the pain of the passengers.
You're not concerned. You don't know the pain. Air India did not know of the pain. Air India did not know about the pain of the passengers, the families of those who were died in the crash. They were busy in a corporate cover-up, and Republic was the only network asking them questions. The others were doing sweet nothing interviews with their CEO. You see, unless the media wakes up, you people will never wake up. I know. Find out how this is any country, Mr. Reddy, any country, this happened, any country, what happened in India happened, it would be the non-stop #1 headline.
Hey, Arnab.
No. Do you think it's accidental? Let me ask you. Do you think it's accidental that most of the media is quiet on what's happening in our airports?
I'm happy that you have taken up this subject today and you are questioning strongly. I welcome it. That is the reason why people like your channel. And yes, the government.
You people don't like our channel. People like our channel.
And yes, the government.
How come your tone changed, Mr. Komareddy? Sometime back you were finger waving, shouting at me.
No.
You know why? Because we have people with us. Devendra Nath from Bhubaneswar, everyone on. Devendra Nath ji, how are you? You're in Bhubaneswar. What's going on? Mr. Devendra Nath? No, I can't hear. Okay. Now, viewers, Sam, this is a crisis. IndiGo is not giving any assurances. They're saying more cancellations continue for 2 to 3 days.
I know him from very long.
Is it possible?
You can't make allegations on
Sir, is it possible? Is it possible? Sir, 1 minute. Mr. Komareddy, 1 minute. Mr. Komareddy, is it possible that IndiGo knows exactly, Minu and Sam, that what will happen if this crisis escalates? Then they may be thinking, okay, let it escalate for 3-4 days.
Correct.
The government will climb down and give us an extension.
Yes, that is what has happened historically. And that is why they tried this.
No.
It's gone a little out of their hands, but this has historically happened. And that's exactly what you said is exactly what they are doing. And we need not fines. 1 crore or 2 crores is pocket money for airlines. We need the arrest of accountable managers because...
Agreed.
Yeah, when the public or when the pilots do anything that causes a semblance of public inconvenience, you bring in a 1-year car so that they can't leave. And now when the airline themselves have brought this level of inconvenience to the public, we request, or rather we ask for the arrest of the accountable manager. Bring out those management...
Jitendra, strong words. He says arrest the people accountable for this.
Correct.
Aam Aadmi gets arrested for 50 rupees.
Done in corporate world, the reality we need to understand. As I said earlier, 19 years of IndiGo operations have been remarkable. They've gone through a problem. They will sort it out, but in the meantime...
It's not about what's happened in the past, it's about tonight.
Sympathize with IndiGo for what the passengers are going through. They could have managed it better, they should have managed it better.
They deliberately created the problem. Don't
that you are talking about the duopoly, we must understand the government cannot play a role in it. The duopoly situation...
Of course the government can play a role in it. Of course the government can play a role in it. What are you saying? Should the DGCAs wind up and retire then if they can't play it? Vinu Wadia, Jitendra Bhargav said government has no role in this.
Yeah, how can government do anything and interfere? They can't create an airline and say, okay, come out with 20%, 25% market share.
Well, then the courts come in then. Though I'm not supporter of courts stepping into everything, let the courts step in. Why should people suffer? Minu.
Yes, well, I'll refer the question to Mr. Reddy, who's trying to protect the government and DGCA. What will Mr. Reddy say if I tell you that in the past the government has been told and the DGCA has been told, and we have gone out of our way to improve aviation safety and standards, and the DGCA has gone out of its way to prevent safety standards from being increased. To prevent safety standards, DGCA, I am saying this on TV, bring a charge against me, I will have enough evidence to prove what I'm saying.
Then why is the DGCA so strongly implementing the FDTL?
They're not.
If they are so lenient, they'll not implement it so strongly.
They're not implementing.
Now it is the DGCA which is implementing the FDTL, which is trying to improve the safety, protect the passengers, improve the safety standards. That is the reason why the DGCA is so strongly implementing the FDTL. So please kindly understand that as far as passenger security and safety is concerned, there will be no compromise.
Viewers, there has already been a big compromise.
That is utter nonsense, absolute nonsense.
There will be no long-term which will be extended to any airline.
Viewers, in India, air passengers are taken for granted. The DGCA is